formally commence this event, may I now invite Professor Naveen Chandra, Head, Department of Statistics, Pondicherry University, and the convener of this seminar to deliver the welcome address.
A very good afternoon to one and all present in the valedictory function. Respected Vice Chancellor, Pondicherry University, Dean, Ramanujan School of Mathematical Sciences, Pondicherry University, Sri R. Manohar, Deputy Director General, NSO, Chennai, Dr. Prabhakar Naik, Associate Professor and Coordinator of this event, and faculty colleagues of the Department of Statistics and Head of Department of Mathematics, dear students. A very warm welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu, for valedictory function of 2 days national seminar on diversity of statistical systems and its impact in southern India. I express my sincere, deep respect and deep gratitude to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, for his kind support and permission to host this 2 days national seminar in the department. I welcome you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for all your support to host this event in the department. A warm welcome and sincere thank to Professor Rajeshwari Sasadri, Dean Ramanujan School of Mathematical Sciences, for her constant encouragement and support in organizing this event. And also she was also delivered a felicitation address in the inauguration session. Thank you, madam, and welcome you for this valedictory function. I would like to warmly welcome to Sri R. Manohar, DTG NSO Chennai, for accepting our invitation to participate and deliver a talk to our students and participants. A heartfelt welcome to my colleague, Dr. J. Prabhakar Naik, Associate Professor and Seminar Coordinator, for his tireless efforts in conducting and planning and organizing this event.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu, Dr. Naveen Chandra, Head Department of Statistics, Professor Manohar, my dear faculty colleagues from Department of Statistics and Mathematics, my dear research scholars and students. It gives me a great joy and happiness to be here amidst you all on this valedictory function of the 2-day national seminar on the diversity of statistical system and its impact in South India. It marks 2 important, very special occasions. One is the 75th year of National Sample Survey, and the second is the 132nd birth anniversary of Padma Vibhushan Professor Prashanta Chandra Mahanalobis. What a coincidence that we celebrate these 2 events together. Since National Sample Survey is all about statistics and for nation building, right? So it is such an important coincidence that both these events have happened on the same day. So I take this opportunity to congratulate the Department of Statistics, the HOD and their colleagues for organizing this occasion.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words and continued support. May I now invite Mr. R. Manohar to deliver a special address.
The dignitary on the dais and after dais, respected VC, Sri Prakash Babu sir, VC of Pondicherry, and Srimati Rajeshwari madam, and Sri Naveen Chandra, Professor Naveen Chandra, Pondicherry, Department of Statistics, and Professor Prabhakar Naik, and research students, and my dear students. So actually, this statistics, as Madam was telling, that it is supposed to be celebrated on 29th June. Now it has been celebrated. It is good that it has been celebrated. But the two things which we NSS, being I am a NSS man, I wanted to tell you is that Prashanta Chandrabhanu Lubis, whatever he has done, contributed in economics, statistics, and you all know, might be knowing that he is a Bachelor of Physics. And somehow he has come across the biometric journal, and to coming from UK to India, then he has come across that biometric, and he has studied the few chapters, and he's so much keen interest in that, and he took all the batches of that particular biometric journal, and he studied, and he has given a lot wide contribution. Even in the second 5-year plan, he was a chairman, and he has given industry wise, he has given a contribution, and even the sample techniques what we are using it today, and it has been worldwide renowned techniques. It has been contributed by him. That is, we have a crop cutting experiment that is which has been contributed by him only, and not only that, even you might have seen that the d square distance method which will be using it, that is also has been contributed by PC Mahalobis. His contribution is somewhat, it is like an institution. If you see his not only in this, in the, even for when the famine is struck to the Bengal, he has studied that what is the incentive of that Bengal, and famine, and how to develop the jute industry there in the West Bengal. And so today definitely we are still using the same procedures and techniques which he has been taught that time and is adopted at that time. So here the two things I want to tell when the students are there, you should have an innovative thinking and to be inclined towards the research, because India lacks research. This is what I am always, wherever I go, that is what I am thinking. You have to build up that research capability. Why can't, if it done by this method, why can't it be done by other method? And what is the possibility of a method? So that thinking capacity you should develop. And this is the age, right age, that it can be developed. This even today we are celebrating Statistics Day to two things. One is that to bring out the importance of statistics. No policy can be substantiated without data. And data is a fuel. And if you want to run the government, if you want to run any policy, data is a must. Without that fuel, it cannot substantiate. So what I am telling you, that is one thing. Second, the awareness of statistics. Second thing is that to inculcate the research in the younger minds. And you have to be apart from that, and you have to see that how the contribution he has done. You have to emulate that. How much he might have spent the time to develop nation without thinking any other things, how he has done. So like that, at least in this group, I feel there are a lot of opportunities. Even we are conducting the internship programs every year. And one of the Pondicherry, I think Pondicherry mein ek student bhi aaya tha. He has also come. She has also come, and she has taken a benefit of what we do. And they were really, you should, because when you are studying as statistics as theoretically, practically how it will be used, how we draw the sample, and whether it is can be tell that it is a false or anything. We are all using scientific methodology and scientific sampling techniques which we are using it. It is worldwide known. So this is two things you have to write. One is that developing, getting an awareness of statistics. Second thing is that inculcate the research mind in the younger generation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that enriching words. Now we are privileged to hear from our esteemed Vice Chancellor. We warmly invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P. Prakash Babu, Pondicherry University, for the valedictory address.
Very good evening, all of you. Professor Naveen Chandra, Head Department of Statistics. Professor Rajeshwari Seshadri, Dean, School of Mathematics, Mr. R. Manohar, ISS Deputy Director General, National Statistical Officer of Chennai, Professor Prabhakar Naik, and my colleagues sitting in the dais, students, and participants from the other colleges, and other invited guests, and also the media. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to be part of this statistical day workshop. It's a National Statistical Day, so the day is dedicated to the importance of the statistics shaping the country. So let me share that I was a very bad student for the mathematics. Okay, let me confess openly. Because I'm not good at mathematics, and in fact I'm afraid of the mathematics. Okay, bad is different from afraid. I'm afraid totally. That's why I landed in biology. Okay, most of the biology people, they landed into the biology, MS zoology, biochemistry or botany, whatever it is, because they're afraid of mathematics. So people say that, since I do not know and I'm very difficult for me mathematics, since though then I joined biology or any other subjects. So with a note to all my colleagues here sitting, any subject, a student, when a person is born, they will have all the abilities. The way you shape up a student will grow. Many times, children of doctors, most of them they become doctors. Why? They were tuned towards that, because in the house they keep talking about the different surgical parts and patients and also obviously. A teachers and also mostly become teachers because they get fascinated. And also the role of a teacher is, it is shape the student. First thing, a student should love to sit in your class. They should not miss your class, right? They should feel that, no, so when my professor class is there, I cannot miss, I have to come. Or they should not think that I wanted to miss this class, it's boring. Any class is not a boring. It all depends upon a teacher, how you make the student interesting and impressive. This is the first job of a teacher. Then second job is, you see that they should not have any fear of the subject. So no student should get fear of because every subject is equally good, equally difficult. It all depends upon how a teacher is grooming them. And also, you should also create a interest. So when you talk subject in a way that you wanted, so for example, recently I heard one particular, it's a WhatsApp, it has come in WhatsApp, I think most of you must be knowing it. What is the difference between 0 and infinity? So 0 is 0, we can say nothing. Then what is infinity? Can you tell anybody what is the infinity? After 1000 is infinity? After 10,000? After 10 billion? 100 billion? Where is the infinity? So one teacher gave an example. There is a shepherd boy. He has 20 sheep. So he can count only 20. He will say that sometimes we may have 15. Then he say I have 15. Otherwise he will say I have 16. Or today I have 9. If it is more than 20, 21 is infinity for him. Okay, then if you say that he has more than 21, 22, 23, you will say that I have a lot of sheep. Many sheep I have. That is his infinity. Now what is infinity? So it all depends upon how you view that one. Okay, so the mathematics or statistics is also the same way, how exactly you are going to view that one. Okay, so now, let us come back to the topic of the day. So 29th is India's commemorates the day for the memory of the legendary statistician Professor Prashanta Chandra Mahalanobis. I think the name of this hall is also the same, right? So when I was coming, I could glance that one, whose contributions in the field have been instrumental in the development of our nation's planning and statistical systems, known as the father of the Indian statistics. Professor Mahalanobis was the founder of Indian Statistical Institute and played a key role in setting up the large-scale survey and statistics tools that has been still used. So the question is why these statistics should be matters to us. So why we have to see statistics is another subject. It's a tool actually, right? So whatever you are studying in MSc here, mathematics, so tomorrow when you join in a job or any corporate or government, that is completely different. So this only teachers are only training you. They are only actually introducing you to the subject, nothing more than that. Anything. Okay, don't think that you became a master of the statistics. No. No way, because nobody is a master actually, in fact. Because a teacher is a lifelong learner, if anybody. So now especially the sciences, they keep changing. So you have to learn that one. The statistics is a more than just a numbers. And it's a way of the understanding the world. So there's a philosophy also in this statistics. From predicting the weather patterns, analyzing the economic trends, improving the health care, to planning the infrastructure, and statistics plays a silent but a vital role in almost of every day's life of a people. Everything. So what not? So when you have to predict the weather, you have to have that statistics. So I could meet one of the greatest stalwarts of the statistics. So all of you must be knowing, his photograph is here only. So Dr. C.R. Rao, I got an opportunity to interact with him at University of Hyderabad. I think Dr. Vishnu is here. He went somewhere. Yeah. So he got fortunate to be there, and if there is any Nobel Prize, he would have got it actually, right? So it's a wonderful man. So when I was attending one of his lectures, he said, so once there was in 1986, I believe, there was a Operation Blue Star. What is that? Black Thunder or something. Another one is also there. It's in the Golden Temple issue. Okay. So hope all of you must be knowing. Can anybody tell what is that? Students. So that's become a history for you. Maybe some of us knows that one then. So there was some terrorists were hiding in the Golden Temple. So during Indira Gandhi's time. So then now nobody wanted to go inside because it's a religious place, it cannot go. Then Dr. C.R. Rao was called there. He was called to Amritsar and asked him, can you predict how many terrorists were holding inside? So this is the biggest challenge. So they did not call doctor or biologist or historian, anybody. They called a statistician. Then when he was called, he stayed there, and I want some people to interact, those who are actually worked there. So then he made an interaction with all of them, and he had his own calculations, because they wanted to go on strike. Before that, they wanted to know how many are holding there. So he predicted, and exactly he said this many number of people were there in the Golden Temple. So then everybody got amazed. How he could do that one? So he predicted based on that. He interacted with the people worked in the kitchen. And he said how many items were there in the kitchen. So how much food is there available and how long this will exhaust. So based on that, there is a next story which I don't want to tell. Okay, so based on that one, he calculated and predicted that this many number of terrorists were holding in that one. So then rest you know that it was cleaned up later. So what I would like to say is the importance of the statistics. How important. So you may not, students, those who are studying MSc, you may not be knowing these are the implications of it. And also if you use the military operations, if a plane goes to the neighboring country or a enemy country and comes back, so definitely they will shoot up. they will shoot, some may fall down, then some may return back. So based on the type of the bullets that they were hitting and the place it is going to hit, they can predict what are the weapons that they are having, and also how many weapons they were having. And also by in the border, by hearing the sounds of the bullet numbers, they can predict how many enemy soldiers were there on the other side. So these are all the predictions actually, that which plays a crucial and critical role to take a decision. It's a decision making actually. So that is the importance of that one. And for the students, especially the statistical students, encourages the critical thinking. It teaches us to ask the right questions and interpret data wisely and make the informed decisions. Whether you are studying sciences, commerce, or humanities, social sciences, and ability to understand the statistics is there. So skill in today's data-driven world. So though I escaped mathematics, when correcting my students' thesis and all, so again statistics come into the picture. So whether the study is significant or not. So again I have to do that one. So mathematics and statistics cannot be evaded. You tell the students, tell the children, they cannot evade. Whatever the subject you take it. So finally you have to learn. So you should learn that one. So that is the important of it. Then for the faculty and researchers, statistics is a bridge between the theory and the practicals, theory and practice. It gives a credibility to your findings and empowers you to draw the meaningful conclusion from your work. So let us take some of the examples. I go to some of the research institutes and also pharma companies. For the research, I'm part of the committees by the government to go and assess their research, like Reddy Labs, all this I go. So when they propose the studies, see there is a preclinical study and a clinical study, you know that. Preclinical study is done on the animals, clinical studies is on the human. When the preclinical study, there is one drug is there. The drug has to be tested on the animal models. So if you give it to one animal, if there is a cancer, if it disappears, then can we give it to the human being? Statistical student. So animal it is cured, no? Can't we give? Why? Can we go to human trials then? We have given to one animal that cured that disease. Can we go? Huh? Yes or no? No, but why? When you say no, why? When you say yes, also why? Okay, this is the questions you will get in the interview. Interview board member will not do interview. Only you will do that. So whatever you say, questions will come out of that only. So you have to be very cautiously answer. Don't answer diplomatically. Okay, so you say straight away. So because one animal will not give you the picture. So you should have the number of animals which can give the statistical significance. So that is important. Okay, here again statistics has come into the picture. Okay, so then one study is not enough. You have to do in different species because one system is maybe different and the other system is different. You have to take the higher animals also. Then we go for the human trials. So you can do in India, but it doesn't sufficient because the genetically people are different. So it has to be done in different continents. So drug development, before that you have to do those things. So and you have to see the statistical significance of that one. So these are all important things. And some people say study that this fellow is working in corporate, this fellow is end up in a diabetes, pre-diabetic condition and also this type 2 diabetes after 10 years. So on what basis you are saying that one? So you have to take this is what actually the essence of today's your workshop, it's a sample size. So what is the sample size? What is the appropriate sample size? What is the significance of it? You may be using different tools and all. So these are all the important things. It's not so easy, but it is so accurate and so essential, so important. So without statistics, world cannot progress. This is what I want to tell you. Okay, this year's theme is the data for sustainable development. So data for the sustainable development. It reminds us how data and statistics tools can guide towards the better and also more equitable future. So the statistics also, it has the sustainability. So whatever the studies, if you say that one, so when you say that one, before going for the human studies, we have to do it in animals. because we don't want to use the human beings as the guinea pigs. But even the animals also, they have life. We cannot kill them. We don't have right to kill them, right? So before that, they have to do it in the cell cultures. It's a border system. So it's called sustainability. So you have to do it unless it is essential, you don't do that one. If you need 6 animals for the statistical significance, you don't have to right to kill the 7th animal. So that's a big case. If you go to abroad, now here people are using indiscriminately, but if you go to abroad, if animal dies, the case will be booked on the person, scientist. So these are all the sustainability. So sustainability comes into the everywhere, every picture. Let us take the opportunity to recognize the value of statistics, not just an academic subject, but as a vital tool for the progress. So it's a progress in this. So when you are learning the statistics, just don't learn for the sake of the subject. It has a lot of implications, you understand that. Let us also honor the legacy of Professor Mahalanobis by encouraging the curiosity, innovation, and responsible use of the data in our academic and everyday lives. So responsible usage of the data. So data cannot be cooked. Sometimes the data is being written in the rooms, 4 walls. It's not. People should go to the field work. So the field work comes is because you have to take the sample size, sample number. You have to directly interact with the people. Then only you will get the data. That data has to be statistically, you have to analyze that one. So these are all the implications of these statistics and all. Okay. So now in conclusion, I would like to encourage all the students to embrace the statistics with an open mind. It's not just as a subject. It's a way of thinking that can empower you to change the world. So I wish you all best of luck, and I wish the department should take such a kind of initiative, interact with the people, and also invite the people coming from outside so that the students will get benefited, and also they will see the other side of the coin, what it is happening. So because they are not going to stay here, they have to leave. When they leave, unless you invite them, different institutions and all, they will not know the opportunities. I want the school, maybe dean and the heads to do it as every day some activity or the other, so that the students will get the benefited out of it. So I wish you best of luck, and thank you for involving me and inviting me. Thank you very much.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, participants of this event, a very good evening to one and all. It is my great honor to privilege the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of the valedictory function of today's national seminar on diversity of statistical system and its impact in South India, held in commemoration of the 132nd birth anniversary of legendary statistician Padma Vibhushan Professor Prashant Chandra Mahalanobis, and in celebrations of 75 years of the National Sample Survey. My heartfelt thanks to Professor Naveen Chandra, head of the department, to give this opportunity as a coordinator. Very thankful to you, sir. And I express my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Sir Professor P. Prakash Babu, for his inspiring valedictory address and for his unwavering support and encouragement for academic endeavors like this. I also thankful to the finance officer for giving the financial support of this event as a success. Before closing this session, I would like to share my personal experience, personal opinion on our Honorable Vice Chancellor. Basically, all of you knows that history says that powerful peoples come from powerful places. But it may be wrong. Powerful peoples makes the places as powerful, like our esteemed Vice Chancellor. I strongly believe you, sir. you are making this university as a powerful.